Sanibonani dumelang molweni absheni beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Langelihle, and thank you so much for joining me and tuning in. It's gonna be fun here. If you're new to my channel, please click the subscribe button and go to all my videos and give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think. Also, the topic for today is, how do you know when a guy is not interested in you? So that's simple, but I had to conduct some research, just to make sure. And I'd really love to share with you guys the signs that a guy is not interested in you. So I'm going to be joined by a few of my friends, guy friends, that are going to be commenting based on this topic, because I feel like we have to hear from them, from guys, but okay, what are the signs? What should we look for so that we are aware of those things and not be ignorant? So thank you so much for joining me once again. So I got a few comments from my social media platforms, as always. So now I'm going to be reading them out and then sharing with you guys what other people think. I'll then feature in my friends on videos commenting about the exact same thing. And also, if you're a guy and you're watching this video and you realize that later on the video I actually didn't mention what you thought I'd mention, and you feel like it's very important for us to know, please drop it in the comment section so that we know, guys. We need to be aware, because these days we want to shoot our shots, we are gonna feel like you're slow, and you are not being slow, you are just not interested. So we want to be aware of those things. If you're not interested in that, and then we back off. So the first comment I got was from Undumi. So Undumi is saying that time and privacy, he won't give you the setting where you guys can actually talk and get to know each other. So basically, a guy that is not interested in you will not give you the platform to actually talk to him. He won't even bother getting to know you or making means to actually get to know you or want to go out with you, for that matter. Just know that he is not into you. Then the second comment also was from Mundumi. So he's saying that no interest in your previous relationships, not digging about the do's and don'ts of actually dating you. He will have no interest of being a boyfriend to you. If he does not have an interest in getting to know you and getting to know your previous relationships, so that if he's really interested in dating you, he can be able to rectify some of the mistakes that have been done in the past and avoid doing them so that the relationship can work. So if he's not digging your previous experiences, previous relationships, then he's not interested. That's what Dumiso is saying. And Dumiso umfana, so he knows better. Erika Komza, he's saying that he simply won't communicate with you. So when a guy is interested in you, I saw a post, they're saying that guys are very good when it comes to communication. Don't buy it when a guy is saying, no, I'm not good when it comes to communication. When a guy likes you, he will communicate with you. So if he doesn't, then that's it. I mean, just pick it up right there. And then Omichi is saying that I like you, but I'm not ready to date you right now. Guys make that excuse just to make sure that they don't hurt you, they don't hurt your feelings, just saying, I'm not ready to date you right now. Then jiggy, a person is put up. Just know right there that a guy's not interested in you. And then UTJ Mahapa is saying that always comes up with excuses. I mean, if he's always making excuses, and Otis is saying hardly calls you, so that's communication. If he's not calling you or trying to hold a conversation, because you can pick it up, man, when a person doesn't want to converse with you. Or some text and then they just reply with what you're asking. No, I'm fine. They don't care if when you are fine, not even keen to actually have a conversation with you. If a person is not interested in you, leave mdase, because this whole thing of forcing yourself into a guy and maybe thinking that they're gonna be interested in you while they already showed you that they're not, then you're gonna be played, honey. Unela also doesn't text first. Normally guys text first, and if a guy's interested in you, he's gonna text you first. Good morning. You're not gonna have to beg for his attention type of thing. And then Amogelani is saying you just know it. The minute you start working hard for his attention, then just know you are alone. Basically, the whole thing of the energy not being reciprocated. If you feel like you are putting so much into the relationship, or trying to make the relationship work, rather, communicating with him, trying to initiate outings, and then he's not really cooperating. So just know that's it. Nope, you mustn't work for a guy's attention. Louise IV is saying that takes time to reply. That's a red flag. Be aware of those things. He must reply immediately, especially when you guys decide, okay, we're chatting now. He must make time to reply. Uchela barely gives you time, empty promises, and lack of attention. So basically, a guy that likes you will promise you something and not expect you to remind him to do something. So right now, Khoto is going to be joining us on the show. I'm going to put his video up so that we all can watch it. So he has like 3 points, 3 signs that a guy doesn't like you or is not interested in you. So now let's watch the video.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Khoto, your YouTube favorite feature. Thank you so much, Langelihle, for having me on your show. So straight out the gate, effort. Ladies, if a guy doesn't show this, he's just not that into you. What is effort, you ask? It is physical or mental energy, the act or result of trying to do something. So if he doesn't try to get to know you, try to get to know what kind of spots you go to, try to get to know your friends, because that's where we also get the information about you.
So number one, Khoto is saying that when a guy doesn't put effort, because when a guy really wants you, will put in the effort. Then let's go to sign number 2.
Number 2 sign that he's just not that into you is that he won't listen to you. We all know that women love to talk. And one thing that upsets them is a guy that doesn't listen. So if you have to tell him one thing over and over again and he's still not listening, he's just not that into you. That's a red flag. You need to move on.
Kebanda said listening skills. He's saying that if a guy's not interested in you, he won't pay attention to what you're saying. Honey, it's very important to have a guy as a confidant, because you know that this guy, Nje, he won't talk to anyone about this. It stays. What happens here stays here. He must listen. Like, it's good to have a guy that's a listener. Like, not a person who always wants to talk. He must always give you that platform to actually talk, and he listens. You understand? Let's go to sign number 3.
Third and final from me, sign that he's just not that into you, is that he won't care what relationships you got going on with other guys. Seriously. Us as guys, we're very, very jealous. Especially over a girl that, like, for me, for a girl that I like, in my head, I already envisioned, like, me and her. So I'm speaking and thinking it into existence, like, yo, that's my girl. So whenever I see her talking to some other dude, obviously I'm gonna get all of my feelings and be like, yo, and I'm gonna find a way to, like, bring it up, and I just, like, slide it in there, like, so who's this dude? What's the vibe? Like, what business you have going on with this dude? But if a guy doesn't do that, then he's just not that into you. He's not. So, yeah. Like I said, he won't make time for you. He won't be that invested in you. He won't give you attention. He won't listen. Number 3, he won't care who you're talking to. So, all in all, he's just not that into you. So, move on, sis. Go find you a king. I'm out. It's Khoto_Dirane. Follow me on Twitter and make sure you subscribe to Langelihle's channel. Once again, thank you so much, Langelihle, for inviting me. Peace.
So right now, Baggy Fresh, he's a hip-hop artist, South African hip-hop artist. He's also going to be joining me on the show. I'm going to feature his video just next, and then we're going to be watching it and then comment afterwards. So let's get to it.
What's happening, guys? I go by the name of Baggy Fresh, and I'm out here today. Okay, what are the signs when a guy is not feeling you? They're pretty obvious, I think. If a guy's not hitting you up, if he's not trying to, like, get your attention, you know what I mean? He ain't trying to, like, take you out. He ain't trying to spend on you, you know what I mean? If you, as the hun, are the one that's putting in, like, most efforts to get this nigga's attention, and at a certain time, if he eventually doesn't pick it up, it's probably because he ain't trying to pick it up. He's trying to leave it on the floor. You know what I mean? So yeah, those are the signs. And don't compromise, because you could do whatever. You could still give him the cake, and still it won't be enough. If he ain't feeling you, just ain't feeling you.
Okay, thank you so much, Baggy Fresh. So he's saying that, ne, if you're trying to throw in signs, but look, I'm interested in you, nigga, and then he's not picking it up, so it means that he's not even trying to pick it up. I mean, because a guy can read signs. Guys are good at reading signs. So if he's not trying to read your signs or reciprocate the energy that you're putting in, trying to show him that you're actually interested in him, babes, he's probably not even interested in you. So you must really notice those things and not settle. Even if you can give it to him and be intimate with him, if he's not interested in you, he's not. He showed you from the beginning, and when you forced things, So you mustn't force things. If it's not working out, if he's not picking it up and not trying to do anything with you, just know that he's not interested in you. So this is the last feature on the show for the day. So it's Acho Abonga, a good friend of mine. So he basically sent me a voice note so that we're all gonna be listening. It's quite long, but I'm gonna play the first part because that's when he really mentions the signs. Let's get to it.
Alright, okay, I hear your topic. Sorry, it's a very interesting topic. For me, like, you have to remember, like, not all guys are the same, like, stuff to start with. So okay, I know that just sounds very wrong, but yeah, so I'm gonna talk like how do I approach situations like that. So I'm a really nice person, so I feel flattered the fact that you like me. Okay, cool, but if I don't like you back, I'm not gonna like reject you like that or make you feel bad for actually liking me. And also, I like keeping it friendly, so it all starts with like how much attention you get. So if a guy really likes you, obviously he's going to go out his way to give you pretty much most of his attention. He's going to try to talk to you all the time. Even physically, he's going to be like all up in your space and trying to give you that attention. But, you know, if I'm really not trying to go there with you, if I don't like you back, I'm not going to give you that much attention. Like, I'm obviously going to greet you because I acknowledge the fact that you're here and, I mean, you like me. So I cannot just pretend like you're not here. But the attention I'm giving you is like going to friend zone type of attention. Like, hi, how are you? Good, thanks, how are you?
All right, guys. So basically, Acho is saying that he won't like completely reject you. As I was saying, that guys, maybe they can pick up, but this girl likes me, but I don't like them back, and then they can just be nice. Just not to hurt your feelings. You keep it there. A family zone, as a friend zone. Be aware of those things. That some guys don't want to hurt your feelings, but they're really genuinely not interested in you. They're not trying to go there with you. So don't feel like this guy's interested just because he's giving you that attention as a friend. If you feel like you're not sure of these signs, you're not reading properly, ask. You must ask. You must ask, because you're gonna catch yourself in a situation where you are head over heels ujola wedwa, when the guy is like, this is my friend, this is my homie, we homie kwelinye icala, ngapha wena you are in love. So just be aware of those things, ladies. Thank you so much. Shout out to Hoto, shout out to Beggy Fresh, shout out to Acho for featuring on the show today. Please give me comments, let me know what you think. What should I do on my next video? Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much, guys. Thanks so much for the support again. I appreciate the fact that you guys keep on reacting to all of this and supporting my hustle. I love you guys.
Whole new life that you bring out here. Spambene, so tall as Spambene.